You're listening to the best of the Morning X, dropping back into the interview from a few moments ago. This is the original 99X.
We're talking to Todd Bridges. What movies do you have out right now or coming out?
I got one with Pauly Shear's getting ready to come out from Miramax.
What's it called?
It's called You'll Never Wheeze in This Town Again.
Mm-hmm.
I got one called Flossin' that'll be out the middle of next year.
Flossin'?
Tons of shows. I have to go to my thing and remember what I did.
What is this? I Know What You Did in the Hood?
Yeah, that starts in a couple of months. I think a month and a half.
Now that sounds like a parody, like one of those I Know What You Did Last Summer kind of thing.
It is parody.
Hey, did they approach you way back when that? This is sad, but that Different Strokes porno version, did they try to get you to do that?
Oh, I wouldn't do nothing like that.
I know you wouldn't do that, but did they try? Dana Plato.
Of course.
Yeah.
I got offered a lot of money to do a lot of craziness, but I'm not doing that.
That's just crazy. It's sad that she stooped to that, but
see, the thing is, what people fail to realize that it's also different for a TV actor now than it ever has been. The bottom line is, we're not making. See, it's not fair because we got cheated.
You did get cheated. You're not getting.
All of us actors got cheated. The bottom line is, you get on a successful TV show now, you're going to make $20 or $30 million.
Lifetime. I mean, you're going to roll.
See, it's lifetime money. You get on a TV show back then, they sold Different Strokes the first 5 years in the syndication for $450 million.
Jeez.
We should have got a part of that. It's not fair that we didn't. So we kind of got beat, you know what I mean? But that's okay. Because, things are changing now, and it's much better for an actor.
I mean, it was so different back then.
How old were you when you did Roots?
Oh, geez, I was like...
little kid, right?
Yeah, 8 or 9. I was one... Well, every black in Hollywood at the time was in Roots.
Yeah, that's right.
Because they didn't have enough of us.
That's right.
They were getting blacks off the streets. Hey, man, you want to be in Roots?
I'll tell you what, though, that miniseries still holds up. That is
man, it's a great show.
It is unbelievable. All right, now, Todd, I'm going to put this guy on with you because he, a listener calling in, okay?
Go ahead.
He takes issue with something that you said. Hey, Swain.
Yeah.
All right, you're on with Todd Bridges.
Hey, Todd, I feel your pain, dude, but I have to disagree with what you said about Robert Downey Jr. For one thing, Robert Downey Jr. has been acting consistently since he was 12-year-old up until now.
But so have I. But it's just stuff that you haven't seen.
Well, that's my point.
But that's not my fault. See, because what happens is...
No, but what you said was the only difference is that you're black and that he's white. And what I'm saying is not that it's right or wrong, but Robert Downey Jr. is just a much bigger fixture in Hollywood than Todd Bridges is.
That doesn't matter. Robert Downey...
Shouldn't matter.
This is the difference. Robert Downey Jr. has better friends, and they're not afraid of Robert Downey Jr. See, and that's what you have to realize.
Well, if you quit beating everybody's
it is a black and white
Todd.
issue, because I'll give you another clear-cut good example that is Robert Downey Jr. Martin Lawrence was unable to be insured. The same time, he was doing the same thing Robert Downey Jr. was. They wouldn't insure him, but they would insure Robert Downey Jr.
Okay,
Yeah.
but I would
say Martin Lawrence hasn't been consistently working.
And also, hang on a minute, Swain. Also, you have to remember, Robert Downey Jr. also comes from like a Hollywood royalty. He comes from a very from a famous family. So I mean, he's got. I mean, Todd Bridges, and I know what you're saying, Swain.
I'm just saying it's not just race, and I'm not.
It is. It is, man.
I don't think.
You're talking about a world that you have no idea, dude. You're coming from somewhere else. I'm talking about a world that I live in and work in. I know how the cards are played.
That still doesn't mean that I can't have an opinion about it.
You can have an opinion, but you have to have an opinion on something you know what you're talking about. You have to be in the game.
Okay, well, if I could just finish one, and then I'll let you have the rest of the show because it's your segment anyway. All I'm saying is I think what Jimmy is saying is the celebrity. I think the fact that he does come from Hollywood royalty, and I agree with you, the fact that he has better friends, all that plays into it. I'm just saying it's not just because you're black and he's white. I think all of those things play into it. The second thing I wanted to say is I watched a rerun of the E! True Hollywood Story about him over the weekend, and I was disgusted by it because every time they went to commercial, no matter what they were talking about, they always wanted to send you back to the drugs. The drugs, the drugs, the drugs, the drugs, the drugs. And I thought that it was kind of like a smear job when they did the E! True Hollywood Story about him.
Let me explain to you this. Here I am a couple of months ago, 6 months ago, saved a lady's life. Now, it has nothing to do with me, drug addiction or anything like that, but every station did a smear campaign, okay? So that's what they do. That's their job.
Yeah.
Their job is to smear as much
All right,
as they
Swain,
can.
let him talk, Swain.
You know, that's what and so they say. That's what they say though. Actor Todd Bridges saves a lady's life, blah blah blah. But he wasn't such a hero in 1989.
Right? They always got to tag
Come on,
that.
man.
But they do that.
What the hell does that have to do with saving some lady's life?
They do that to anybody, though.
And you know what? Wait. Out here, we had a guy named Fred Rogan. Let me tell you what he did with Fred Rogan.
Oh, sure, Fred
about
Rogan,
the whole boxing thing.
sportscaster.
He talks great about everybody else in the boxing thing. Then he mentions my name. Then he says, career criminal Todd Bridges. Come on, man.
I mean, I'm not.
Well,
What am I supposed to think about that? If I'm the only one, I didn't try to bash nobody's knee in for competition.
That's
Yeah.
right.
You know?
Yeah, where's Tanya not getting raked over the coals?
Well, also, I think that you're paying Swain. I'm going to let you go because we gotta run real soon. But I think also you pay the price for some of Dana Plato's problems too. I mean, there's that
some
whole
of her bad
different.
press.
There's that whole different strokes thing that they've always talked about that they like to kind of pump up.
But just like E, they
You know what I'm
lumped you
saying?
all together in the true Hollywood story
Right, you're
and
lumped
kind of
together.
drag you down
Right.
with her.
You're lumped
But the
together.
thing is, if you don't do the show,
Right.
they're
Right.
going to really smear you.
Yep.
Yeah,
So, and like I said, the bottom line is everything is not black and white. But I tell you what, a lot of things are. And unless America wakes up and realizes it, we're going to have trouble inside of ourselves. We're destroying ourselves because we don't want to realize that a lot of stuff is racist. And it's like, hey, I'm far from being racist. Believe me.
Well, you can see Todd take it out on Vanilla Ice on Fox,
Yeah.
and an impressive bout impressive on one side where Todd Bridges just totally finishes off the Iceman. He ran out of time. That's the only reason he didn't knock him out.
But see, I want to fight. Who I'm supposed to fight next is Danny. That's who I'm going to fight next.
Yeah, I think
And I'm going to kill Danny because Danny he's never fought anybody who's fought back. Everybody he's fought always is just brutalized because these guys, poor Barry. When was the last time Barry been in a fight? When he beat up Marsha? Give me a break.
I know.
Yeah.
Why would Danny accept that?
Because that's what he does. He wants easy stuff. See, I took my fight. I didn't know Vanilla Ice was going to be the way he did. I accepted it on whatever terms it was.
Right.
I just hope that he was coming to fight.
Why would Bonaducci, though, set himself up for failure? It doesn't seem like him.
Well, he does. That's exactly right. That's why I don't believe he'll fight me. Because if he fights me, see, I'm gonna knock him out. That's for sure. 'Cause I'm gonna definitely go for it.
Now, Todd, if this happens again, and I have no doubts that it will, do you think that GoldenPalace.com might be able to afford a little bit better signage than just scribbling it on your back with a magic marker?
Well, no, that's yeah, but you got to realize Golden Palace, though, dude. They paid a lot of money for that stuff.
I think that
I heard
that
they need to get some glitter or something.
I'd heard that each fighter got like $10,000 to
more than that.
Oh, more than that?
Yeah,
I would hope so.
Don't believe what you hear.
Todd
All right.
Bridges, like that guy. I didn't know he's such a live
Shoot
wire.
straight, baby.
You know what? He's keeping it real.
He is keeping it real funny. I like that dude.
The best of the Morning X.
99X.